Hello, this is 3SP, and I'm coming to you with another update. This one comes from the Sacramento Bee. Calexit 3, new ballot measure plot another route to California independence. First there was Calexit, then came Calexit 2. On Thursday, people unhappy with California's place in the United States filed yet another proposed ballot measure that could lead to the Golden State striking out on its own. This time, the goal is convening a U.S. Constitutional Convention to overhaul what proponents call a multinational blueprint, out of step with life in California. The measure says a reworked Constitution should include a provision creating a clear and reasonable path for states to achieve complete independence from the United States should any state so choose. No state has become independent under the existing U.S. Constitution. The world has changed dramatically since 1787, reads the preamble of the California Calls for a Constitutional Convention, or CalCon. Thursday's measure is the latest attempt at using the ballot box to revamp California's relationship with the federal government. A Calexit proposal set a timeline for votes on independence, which fizzled. A measure filed this spring seeks more autonomy and possible independence. The CalCon team includes Marcus Ruiz Evans, who was vice president of Yes California that crafted Calexit 1. He resigned this spring when the effort petered out, saying that movement's leader, Louis J. Marinelli, had become a distraction because of his ties to Russia. And my response to this: good riddance, Godspeed. Go ahead, become independent. I don't even think we should have this constitutional convention for it. I think we should just go ahead and grant them their wish this time and let them turn into the socialist hellhole they already are becoming. That way they don't have to be regulated by this Constitution and free market of the United States of America. They could go ahead, put all the pressure on whatever wealthy they have in the United States. I guarantee you celebrities will move out of California. I guarantee you companies will start moving out of California. They will move either to the United States or somewhere else. But we already see that California is basically turning into Venezuela. They're having the same violent riots, even though it's in protest to Trump and different policies of the U.S. government. But imagine once all their money runs out, because they're living off of federal funds right now. So go ahead, dismember yourself from the federal government. Don't get those funds because you already taxed out your own citizens. So again, like I said, I predict 15 years, they'll be just as bad as Venezuela. And another benefit to that is, let's say they are Californian citizens, are no longer U.S. citizens, and they get bussed into any other part of the United States, and they have these riots, it will be considered an act of war. Go ahead, exit. We'll go ahead and build the wall around California. Godspeed, good riddance. I'm not saying there aren't great people in California, but your overall policies are terrible. And you're right, they don't line up with the U.S., with the overall vision and the Constitution and the mentality of the original founders, or the mentality of a lot of patriotic citizens in the United States at this time. Anyway, that's all I can say about that.